Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details. You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer. Yeah, but you're not. I just don't believe him. All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not. Info update. So the second floor was deserted. So what are we after? The unexpected emotion. Why won't you believe me? I tell you it's true. Oh, it's true, I tell you. I went out through the back door without anyone noticing. Then all I had to do was go through the empty audio control room. It leads into the hallway, so I was perfectly capable of moving the body. Oh, whoops. Whoa, talk about a change in tone. It reads like a totally different testimony. It's like he realised something terrible the moment he opened his mouth. If it's something he realised himself, his unease might also register in how he speaks. Right. I'll focus on places where he hesitates or stammers then. Well no, it's the unexpected emotion. Like what doesn't match with his testimony? This? No, not that one. Then all I had to do was go through the empty audio control room. Why are you sad? What the f... This is very confusing. I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you'd said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. Mr. O'Connor, it is you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad. You're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be? You said that you went through the empty audio control room. But that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. And that someone who was in the audio control room was... Oh, whoops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Juniper Woods. I know you realised there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justify the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies. Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony? I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish. I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict. Oh, there we go. I knew it was going to break them. He broke out of his shackles again! Oh my god, that happens. To be honest, that's the first time that's happened. I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention centre. Hugh O'Connor. In deference to your valour, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow. Could you wait just one moment before you cut him down?
Silence.
Oh. Don't come between a samurai... Oh dear. I never learned about this in law school. He didn't cut off any hair though. What did he say? Silence, Sykes... Oh, do not come between a samurai and his foe, Sykes Dono. Of course. That is the samurai way. Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time? Oh. Very well, Golden Boy may live. For now. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything. And now he's objecting. That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. But what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is, no doubt, news to you. But I am not and never was a genius. Sorry, but I already knew. Me too. And don't forget me. Though, in all fairness, it was pretty obvious. I thought he was a genius at first, but the stuff he said was crazy. No need to rub it in, just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades. But that's bribery. So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea. All of my perfect scores were the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone, Junie heard. Juniper overheard me. Oh my, what terrible misunderstanding. I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. A perfect 0. Okay, Hugh. Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away. Huh. If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her? You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday, so I thought if I did, it would help her. He wasn't trying to provoke us. It looks like we seriously misunderstood him, in more ways than one. At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there was something that could help me prove that to you... Is it that neckband? We even have proof of our friendship. I mean, that neckband had like... What is it? Do they all have like a band of something? But no, like he has a neck brace and it's got like 2 hands holding each other. I'm not sure though. I know, what about that proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. I didn't buy it. Oh! Yeah, it is, it's his neck brace. Oh, not brace, neckband. And it's got 2 hands holding each other. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world. Wait, so is it unique for each of them? Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That band around his neck. Mr. O'Connor, that band around your neck. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it? Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode? In court, evidence is everything. That's why the 3 friends created friendship bands. It's the evidence that proves their friendship. Oh, how very interesting. And chic. If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on their hand. Or have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he is pressured. It proves he still has feelings of friendship towards the other 2. It doesn't matter if I wear it, if those 2... But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship band somewhere. Junie and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh, I just know it. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may have also just told me the others wear their proof of friendship. Where they're easy to touch. Oh! Oh. All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready? Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. Her wrist. And Miss Woods holds her wrist. So yeah, it is. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad. Ooh. Oh, dear me. He didn't really have a breakdown. Okay. So now what? Whoa! Oh!
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us.
Is that Hugh's voice?
You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
Aww.
Hey, Hugh!
They are also wearing them.
And to think, I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
God, this one's got a lot of cutscenes. I mean, granted, they only last a small amount of time, but still. I didn't kill anyone. And I didn't have a body double. Okay, no, goddamn. I didn't move the body, I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. There's in the art of mastering the bar exam, but I haven't read a single word. Hmm? Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did. Oh, bloody hell. Hugh. So, Miss Cykes, can I place my trust in you? Yes. I'm going to save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me. Then am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession? Yes. The audience goes wild. A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself. Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi, which is, in the end, the truth you have been seeking this entire time. So we're back to square one. Now I'm exhausted and depressed. Probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Okay. I didn't even realise that was still there. Right. Does this mean... Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh. Please wait. What sort of devilry are you up to now? What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right? Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist? Oh, I think they do. They have the creepiest fucking smile on Earth. Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. Hugh is telling the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him really was empty. Which means Professor Means wasn't there. Which now means there is one person unaccounted for. Bye-bye! Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is this creepy bastard. It's somewhat scary, as is his education policy. The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor? That's right. How many more times do I have to say it? So basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial. Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech. Yeah, but where did he go after that? I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was... Oh! Pre-recorded. What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat. Wait, are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane. I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Take this to the police, he said. And tell them you found it. Oh. That's actually a good point then. He was trying to frame Junie. Because, yeah. The tape recorder was fabricated evidence. Or fake. Well, that is fabricated. What, really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you? Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations. Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony? Wow. Who could have seen this development? Identified as a fake, Professor Means used Hugh to pass it on to the police. Haha. The voice shouting "You're a goner," as recorded on his tape, was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video. Why, this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence. Hoo-hoo. Wow. Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand. The seat was never empty. 'Twas but an oversight by our dullard of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms. Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable. That's enough, both of you. Now, here's my opinion on the matter. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness's oversight, too, must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the Professor himself. I agree, Professor Means should be here in the gallery today. Do as you please. Okay. So now he's on the witness stand. Yeah, you bitch. I called it. Although I will admit, I didn't know at all. I literally blurted out, you did it, because I didn't like how he looked. Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? And I highly doubt there's going to be more twists. Let's be real. Certainly, I am Aristotle Means. Don't smile. Good. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion. Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this? Very well, if that's all you're interested in. Please proceed, Miss Cykes. We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded. Alright, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video. Okay. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. Oh no. I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was. Wake me up once this is over. Hey, no fair. The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult... It's still been 10 minutes. Ah, you there. Wake up. Pay attention. Huh? I'm awake. Isn't that right, Your Honor? Huh? What? I'm awake too. Wide awake, see? Figures. Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today. Wait a minute, pure white? Why is it gold? That's odd. Pay attention, and you may make a difference one day. Now let the mock trial begin. So... that doesn't fit. That's it. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes. He's obviously not familiar with the phrase, bored to tears. Listen, Sykes Dono, if you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose, Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out. Bloody hell. But you were asleep the whole time. No fair. Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech? I did. Could I please hear that last part again? Again, they're making it really obvious. Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today. It's not pure white. There, I finally found what we needed. Professor Means, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this? Oh. I was wondering what I had to do. Ta-da! Why is it golden, and not white? The professor said the pure white Lady Justice would be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. But I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. No, it's true that the statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement. Oh well, that's a shame on every count. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its colour if he'd been present. Ah. It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part. Bullshit. The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like? Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded. We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall. No, wait. There's got to be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here, and then ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was a little over 10 minutes, it felt like it went on forever. How'd you figure out how long it was? Easy. There's a timestamp in the top right. All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended. The speech goes from from the 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen this same interval of time listed among the evidence. 10:30. Wait. It was 10:35. Maybe there's a way for me to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded. 10:35. 10:35. There was also the voice analysis performed on the tape recording. Oh, I never looked at this. How? That's why. I like how she mentioned 10:35 and I was none the wiser. Like, huh? Does the voice... Oh no, does the voice shouting you're a goner belong to Juniper Woods? The voice is a perfect match. Testing is underway regarding signs of post-recording editing. Note, the tape has about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise requiring further testing. Okay. Of noise. Present. I get that's 10:35. I'd like the court to take a look at this. And this is the voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client. Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication? We did. But what I like to focus on is the noise that is also there. Noise? Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased. Well, what do you hope to prove by that? The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds, in all. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech? That would be exactly 10. Now let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 10:35. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone. Right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35. 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech had been where the noise is now.
Silence.
Of course we get silenced. You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers. But is it really just numbers? The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far they found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. Oh! The police are analysing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Goddamn. But I don't even know if we're close to ending this trial. No, I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording. But by pinning the crime on Junie... Oh, by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not going to get away with it. Not on my watch. Miss Cykes. Oh, God. I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened. All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony. Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth. Okay, here we go again. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. It's a load of crock. I'll now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and mean what I say by all means. Cool. Alright, Professor Means' testimony. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important, and by necessity, secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. I don't believe that for a word. Oh my, so you're saying the defendant threatened you? This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true. On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has surely taken to heart my teaching that states the end justifies the means. I don't believe you. When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends? The witnesses? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Well, yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely taught the truth if they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice,